There's something quietly powerful about the way certain people move through the world without needing the glare of studio lights. You sense it the moment their name surfaces alongside a familiar face on morning television. For years, Good Morning Britain viewers watched Ben Shephard bring warmth, quick humour, and that easy chemistry to the sofa. Yet behind every early start and every live link, there was a life unfolding away from the cameras that felt, to many watching, almost more compelling precisely because it stayed private. Annie Shephard has never chased the spotlight that follows her husband. And that choice itself has become part of the story viewers keep returning to. Born Anne-Marie Perks, she met Ben at the University of Birmingham in the mid-1990s. He was studying dance and theatre arts. She was deep in philosophy and leading the Philosophy and Epistemology Society. Different worlds, same corridors. They started dating in 1995. Nearly a decade later, on a private island off the Devon coast, they married at Burgh Island Hotel. The setting was pure Agatha Christie romance, Art Deco elegance, and sea views. When Ben later returned there with Annie for a special anniversary meal and found the same barman still serving, it felt, to those following along, like the kind of quiet continuity that television rarely captures. They raised 2 sons, Sam and Jack, in Richmond, protecting the boys from the glare while Ben's career moved from GMTV through Good Morning Britain and beyond. Annie, meanwhile, was building something of her own. Before motherhood, she had worked her way through the glossy pages of House and Garden, Glamour, Elle Decoration, Elle, and Red. The magazine world, especially the education of Vogue House, left its mark. Then came years of renovating houses, turning mud pits into gardens, and learning design the hard way, wellies on and spade in hand. Friends began asking for help. The house editor consultancy grew from that. Later she enrolled at the London College of Garden Design, graduated with distinction, and took the 2023 Judges' Prize from Joe Thompson. In 2024 she incorporated Annie Shephard Design Limited and became a registered interior designer. Her own garden in Richmond, built over years as a genuine labour of love, has been shared only in carefully chosen glimpses: apple trees, fire pits, vegetable beds, gravel paths, a greenhouse, and that now famous gin bench. What strikes many viewers is the balance. Ben has spoken about how Annie was with him long before the television years, patient through the highs and the lows. He has called her the best thing that ever happened to him. She, in turn, has kept her own creative life intact, designing characterful, layered, English gardens that feel personal rather than performative. When Ben posts a proud husband message after one of her awards, or jokes that she has nicked his lawn for a sun lounger, the affection lands because it feels lived in rather than staged. There is a particular kind of respect that grows among audiences when someone chooses privacy without disappearing. Annie's Instagram offers enough of the garden and the process to show the work, yet never turns the family into content. Viewers who have followed Ben for years often say they feel they know him better because of the life he has protected with her. The chemistry he brings to the sofa seems rooted in something steady at home. The early mornings, the live pressure, the constant demand to be on, somehow made more sustainable by a partner who understands design, growth, and the value of a space that is truly your own. It is easy, in the age of constant sharing, to assume that visibility equals value. Annie's path suggests something quieter and perhaps more lasting. A career that moved from fashion magazines to family renovations to formal garden design training, all while raising 2 boys and keeping a marriage strong for more than 2 decades. The atmosphere that surrounds the Shephards in the rare public moments feels unforced. No grand declarations, just continuity, humour, and a shared pride in what each has built. Perhaps that is why the story continues to resonate with Good Morning Britain viewers and anyone who has ever watched a presenter and wondered about the life beyond the desk. Not because of drama or revelation, but because of the sense that some partnerships thrive precisely by protecting what matters most. Annie Shephard's garden is more than a beautiful outdoor space. It is evidence of patience, craft, and a life lived on its own terms. And in a media landscape that rarely slows down, That kind of steadiness still has the power to hold attention long after the credits roll. What stays with many is not a single headline, but the feeling that somewhere in Richmond a garden keeps growing, a family keeps its balance, and a designer continues creating spaces that tell their own quiet stories. In the end, that might be the most memorable part of all.